gourmet breakfast of cereal on a plate. Today I have a lot of home updates to show you guys. We got, oh yes, the girls used their money that they saved up. We went to an antique shop. So our carpet. I love the
fired
moves.
up in the morning. God.
Junie.
Oh, Owen.
Now see your trick. Wow.
Nice,
Nice,
Owen.
and now watch my trick. Okay, first let's see her start off.
Wow.
And now mine. I here.
Whoa.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today is Friday over here, and Friday, you can play with that, honey. There's two of them. Is usually kind of our catch-up day. I like to catch up on housework. If we have laundry, we try to get all that done before the weekend. I like to kind of meal prep some stuff too, so it's ready to go. We're gonna make some granola bars. Like Friday to me is like my Monday. Monday we just kind of like start, and Friday is kind of like the pickup day. So we're gonna make granola bars, energy balls, and what else? I want to show you a bunch of like home stuff we've had done. In the past week, a lot's changed in our house, so I'll show you all that. I have a few antique finds that I want to share with you too. We're going to, right now, get a little snack. I'm gonna get a little more coffee, if there's any coffee. Oh no, it's gone, just kidding. And we're gonna head into the classroom and get a little bit of math done, a little bit of reading done. We're doing all about reading and Abeka math, for those of you guys interested. Oh, I wanna show you the Easter, I got an Easter curriculum to start soon with the girls. So. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog.
That's my turn. No.
Let's go to the class. All these bars are really easy. On Pinterest, we're eating cereal. 2.5 cups of oats, 1 cup of peanut butter, 1/2 cup of maple syrup, and then I'm gonna add chocolate chips to it too. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer, let it set, and then I'll cut it. But it looks pretty good. Super easy. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Okay, I told the girls they have to do a little reading so they can either read to themselves or read to Owen. So they've decided to read to Owen. So what are you setting up right now?
A party.
A party? I thought you said it's a library.
That's not a library.
Okay, I also have some perfumes in here that I wanted to give one of you guys away. I talk about the Stair perfumes a lot, so I figured I would give a few away to one of you guys. So I got another Woody Sage is my favorite. So you get a little card that shows all the notes and everything. This one is supposed to be like the Joe Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne. It smells so nice, like a really watery, clean fragrance. These fragrances are great because they don't give me a headache. They are free of all the nasty chemicals that your traditional perfume has. Also, they don't have the markup pricing. So they cost way less than your standard perfume does. All of their perfumes show what scent they are like. So say you love Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, there's one that smells just like that. So they're all these like awesome dupes and they smell so high-end, luxurious, but again, they're not gonna give you that headache. The other one that I got for you guys is the Floral Pink Pepper. Okay, it's just so crazy. This one takes me back. This one smells like Miss Dior Cherie. And that is what I wore in college. And I remember I got it because I remember Lauren Conrad said she wore it and it just smells just like it. So you'll get that one as well. So if you guys want these perfumes, just leave me a comment. Just let me know your Instagram handle because it's much easier to contact you that way. If you don't have Instagram, just let me know you don't have Instagram. Just leave me a comment saying that you would enjoy these perfumes and I'll pick one of you guys to ship these out to. And my coupon code is still active if you guys want to get yourself a little discount on these perfumes. I will put it down below. It's Kendra, then A, then 10. Okay, so let me show you guys the carpet. So it's a little bit lower profile. So we do have to go in with like a little touch-up brush because you can see the old paint popping through on all the stairs. But it kind of just looks like a shadow from afar. But it really brightens everything up so much, it's crazy. I don't even know if I've showed you guys the trim yet. We had the trim painted white. That was brown before. Up here, especially like at nighttime, it looks so much brighter. And it feels really good too. Try to show you all the angles. Just love how it turned out. So the walls are simply white from Benjamin Moore, and then the trim is the same color, but it's in a satin finish. I did forget to tell them to paint that trim. That's what it looked like before. But I feel like this is a little bit separate, so it's not as big of a deal. But man, that white trim just changes it so much. I feel like the banister doesn't look as large now. And we talked about, well, actually they had to take this whole thing off to paint it. And it did snap in a piece over there, so we have to have it welded back together in the corner. But Andrew and I talked about replacing the railing, and to me, it's just not worth it. Like that just seems like such a big, expensive cost. And we just had the trim all painted, so we'd have to like have that redone. So I told him, I was like, honestly, let's just leave it. It's a nice railing. It's not 100% our style. It's a little bit more like ornate, but it's totally fine and it's still a beautiful railing. We are going to be in this house for at least 5 more years, like minimum. So our goal is to eventually buy land, and we've thought about like fully building a new home on land. I actually like the idea of just buying a house already on property and then renovating it. I don't know why, just starting from scratch kind of freaks me out, just because I feel like I would want to be involved in every single decision, and that just seems like a little bit overwhelming. I do have some people who have talked to me about like knowing, you know, what to renovate to your house, because if you're not going to stay there forever. But Andrew and I's perspective is, you know, we're living here and we want to make it how we want it to be, like our last house. For us, we really enjoy the process of renovating. I know some people really don't like that. It's almost like we've said, once our house is fully done, like there's really not much more to do. That's typically when we look for a new house. And also, most of the things that we're doing add a lot of value to the house, so it really ups the value of the home. And you want to enjoy your house when you're living in it. You don't want to be like wishing for other things. It's also just a driving force to work and to make money, because you want, like, especially Andrew, he has so many goals in life, and he always has said like that's kind of what drives him to work, is because he has goals that he wants to achieve. And so obviously you gotta make money to do those things. So for us, it's kind of like the process that we really enjoy, and I just love decorating and stuff, so it's really fun. But when it comes to the railing, that's an expense that I don't really think is fully worth it. I actually didn't think it was worth it to do the floors, but Andrew was really thinking we needed to do it, and he was totally right. It looks like a whole different house with the floors. So it's kind of nice because we each have our own perspective on what we think would look good or what we think needs to be done. I'm very macro. I see the big picture of our house, and he sees little details that I don't really necessarily notice. Like we took some shutters off of the windows and it let in so much more light. We had that taken off and it lets in so much light up here. It was Andrew's idea to paint the trim white too, and I just feel like I never even noticed that before. So Andrew has a good eye for things. He's been pretty impressive to me lately with home decor. Look how much different it looks, especially with the new floors. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Once the flooring was done, then we're like, okay, wow, the rails or the stairs really need to be done. And then I love this perspective over here. Seeing the white trim, everything just pops a little bit more, and I think it looks a little bit like the railing looks a little more dainty to me. It's not so heavy. I just think it looks really nice. Oh, and we got a third mirror, which has really opened up the room. Let me open these windows so get some light in here. Still, well, actually the rug I like is on back order. I haven't ordered it, but it's not in stock right now. So we're waiting on the rug. Andrew thinks we should get a new couch before we do the rug. We want to just do a big sectional. So I think we'll save up for a sectional first, then the rug, and then the dining table, because the dining table is fine right now. But I mentioned we want to do a big round table here, potentially a black one. I saw this really cool antique looking round one that I think would be really good with the chairs. So those are kind of like the big things that we're waiting to do in here. Oh, let me show you our bathroom. So I painted the first coat of this, and then when our painter came to do the trim, I was like, hey, would you mind doing the second coat? So he finished it for me, which was great because, oh my goodness, it was really hard to get up there. So Andrew took that shutter off too. There was like a shutter on there, and it was just kind of pointless. So it's let in some light in here. A new toilet here. We are waiting to get a vanity in right here. I found one that I really like though. It is a kind of deep green shade, maybe like an olive green tone with a quartz counter. And then we're gonna put the big gold mirror we have right here. And then that's obviously coming down. And then this will be done. So probably just a few like brass hooks on the side. I'm gonna put a couple like antique photos up there, and it'll just be a nice little simple guest room. I found this, I've been saving antique frames. I got this one I think I got this one in Palm Springs. The only thing is with these old frames is the back is like legit sealed. So you have to really work to get the photo out. And then I found this one too. I just really love frames. For my little like rule of thumb for getting frames is I typically, well, definitely won't spend more than 20 on a frame, but I try to spend under 15 because you can find good deals for frames. Here is another one that I found. This one was 20, so I felt like I was spending a little more than I would like to, but I really love this frame. And also I like the photo in here. So I was thinking this could be really cute in our bathroom, like up here, maybe mixed with one other. Try to scooch back. It's hard to see everything, but anyways, so just kind of trying to find little pieces that I have on hand, and then I can work around them, or that will go upstairs in our master bathroom, but we're not starting that project yet. A few other finds from my antique shopping lately is this brass jug. Isn't that so cool? Love that. So things have kind of been like migrating around the house as I figure out where I want to put them, but I kind of like it up there for now. And then I have a thing for pictures. I found this one, which is so cute. I think this was like $12, I want to say. Isn't that cool? And this gray one up there I got for $10. Absolutely love that one so much. The one in the middle is from Lennox. The one on the left is from Anthropologie. So cool though. One of you guys sent me a photo of the same picture and you said like your grandma had it or somebody, and I just think that's so neat. I love the history behind getting antique things. And I got this frame. This frame was, I think, $7, and I had this printed at Staples. I just get little prints on Etsy. That looks really cute there. This one I got at this tin tray I got in Palm Springs with Andrew. I had this printed from that same shop I was talking about on Etsy. Move so I don't have the glare. This is from, I actually had it framed by Framebridge, but I probably won't do that again. I just spent way too much money on that. So from now on, that's why I started collecting frames from antique shops, because you can save so much money doing that. But it was nice because you just do the digital download, you send it to them, and they do it all for you. And then this one, I got the frame, and it had this matting in it too, and that's the same print. Same print shop. I put that in there. I think that looks really cute together. I really like this corner now. I love that. Lovely. Okay, I have a story for you guys. Okay, I have a story for you guys about Owen that happened yesterday. But first, I just wanted to say about antique stuff. I just texted my mom today and I said, what happened to all of Nana's stuff? Because my grandma recently passed away. And as I was in an antique shop, I was thinking, like, she probably had so many cool, special things. And my mom said, like, most of it they got rid of it when she moved into assisted living. And that made me so sad, because I would have loved to just like have, I don't know, even if it's just like a little glass tray or dish or whatever. It just kind of makes you think like what you want to leave to others and pass down. And I just feel like now the stuff I take in, I really want to like fill our house with stuff that has history and character and things that like we cherish, rather than just stuff that's totally mass produced and everybody else has. I feel like there's something to be said about having unique finds in your house that you can pass down. And I saw a cool thing where you take all of your stuff that you want to leave for your kids and you put it in a big chest. And I was talking to another friend, she's like, oh yeah, I do that. I'm like, you want to do that? Why hasn't anybody told me this? So you have like a chest per child, and you put all of like letters you've written to them, special keepsakes or clothes. And I might not do that yet, or I think they had a suitcase or something, but I just think that's a really cool thing to do. And I might just even find a chest that I can do that with, like stuff that I save, like stuff from me and Andrew, because right now I just have kind of a, what do you call them, like a photo box. This is what I use, but I think how much cooler would it be to have like an old antique suitcase that I could put all of that stuff in. So I would love to know what you guys do with your sentimental things. If my mom is watching this right now, she's probably laughing, because I never wanted anything that my mom gave me. I was like the least sentimental person ever. I would throw everything away, and she was like, Kendra, what are you doing? And I don't know what it was. I feel like after I had Owen, I got way more sentimental, and the girls are extremely sentimental. They want to keep everything. So it's almost made me like focus on that more and want to save things for them. So now I'm like really thinking about all of that. So yeah, that's just been on my mind lately, but I feel like I need to put you somewhere because my arm's getting tired. Yesterday, I'm trying to think when I noticed it. Oh, we were getting ready to go to tennis, and it was awfully quiet downstairs. I was upstairs quickly getting ready, and I said, June, what's Owen doing? And she said, oh, he's just playing with a marker in the classroom. And I was like, okay, like whatever, I'm almost ready. So I come downstairs quickly and we leave, gone for a few hours. And we come home, everybody goes down for quiet time. And then later that afternoon, we're in the classroom and Violet goes, Mom, I just stepped in a pile of glue. And I said, wait, what? And there was a bunch of like the clear glue all over the classroom floor everywhere. And I saw just the top of the cap to the glue. Did not know where the bottle was. And then I see the glue is all over the classroom. So I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what he was doing in the morning, was pouring glue out. So I'm cleaning it up. We're cleaning all the glue up. And then later that night, after I put all the kids to bed, I come downstairs and I see kind of like a glisten in our floors, okay? Keep in mind, these floors we just had put in last week or 2 weeks ago. all of a sudden I see that the glue continued from the classroom all the way into the hallway, all the way to the stairs, literally everywhere. You see Owen's like footprints and handprints, and there's just glue everywhere. And it had dried, so I hadn't noticed it before. And I guess it just dried when we were gone. And I will say these floors completely hide everything because I didn't even see it. So I'm on my hands and knees just scrubbing all of this glue last night. Oh my gosh. So that was really fun, but I'm still looking. I think there still might be some like around, but I was saying on my stories, like some days you think you have it all together and then other days your brand new floor is covered in glue. So there you have it. But okay, I'm gonna go outside and play.
Simply freeze. Don't you worry, let me thaw you up, 'cause I think I know where you always stuck. You give everything so easily, but there are things you don't let people see. Open up and hammer down the just let it fall. My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason. You broke your heart, come use mine. My love will last, it'll stand the test of time. When I reach you and you feel your heart, teach you how to leave the dark. Now you're starting to reveal the truth.
Alright, making some lunch. We're doing quesadillas with just some cheddar cheese and turkey. Then I'm making mine on a corn tortilla. I told everybody to go outside and we'll eat out there. Okay, I just printed. The print shop is called North Prints, and this actually turned out really great. So here was the first one I did. And I was like, that looks kind of green, but still not bad. And then I changed the settings to printing a photo on paper, and look how beautiful that is. Okay, also a little tablecloth came from Target. I just got a round one. This is like an oval size, but it's better than the one we had before. And you can at least see the cute legs below. I saw some chairs that I want. These ones came with the table, but I saw some really like cute antique-y lower chairs that are brown on Facebook Marketplace. I'm hoping that they message me back. But look how cute this is, guys. I'm gonna stick it in the kitchen right now. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. And look at with this. Oh. Okay, I printed out one more. And guys, I'm so in love with this. I did ballet like my entire, when I was 3 up until college, and I just love, like ballet is such a part of my heart. So I've always loved this painting, and I'm just so impressed with how it printed from our computer. So I know Andrew's gonna, like if I just laid this here, he'd be like, Kendra, that's gonna fall over. So what I did is I just put a little command hook back here. So it's pulling on the thing, so it won't fall. It'll just kind of hang on to the hook. But how cute is their little entry now? The kids are down for quiet time. I did my makeup. I totally forgot. Tonight we're doing like a little get together with some moms in our church. So I have that later tonight once Andrew gets home. So I want to give myself a little bit of energy midday. So I've been doing my matcha. I shared recently on my Instagram. This is a brand I have. It's by Richi, and I love it so much. I feel like it's not a taste that everybody's gonna like. Like if I gave this to Andrew, he would think it's so nasty, but I love it. And I think my camera is sideways right now. Sorry. But what I do a teaspoon of this. I'm gonna heat up some water. I whisk it together in this little pitcher I have because my whisk or my frother is super duper powerful. So I mix that in here with some maple syrup to give it a little bit of sweetness, because if you don't do any sweetener, it's a little too earthy for me. I like to make mine iced. You could obviously do it hot, but I just like it iced in a day. And also we got our vitamin D today. I'm trying to really get outside as much as possible, especially as I feel like our weather's been all over the place. My allergies were going nuts because it was really hot for a week and then it started raining and it was hot again and then it started raining. So it's just been going crazy with my allergies. So when we do get sun, I'm trying to get the kids out for like as much of the day as possible. And it felt so good to just lay in the sun. I'm trying to read more often. Anxious for Nothing, a friend of mine gave it to me and she really liked it. It says finding calm in a chaotic world. So I just started it, but I really like it. And it was written before 2020. So it's like, now I feel like it's very relevant to have a book like that. I think a lot of it is about changing your perspective. It's a Christian-based book. So it's, you know, talking about how anxiety and fear can take over your life, but to put your focus to God and to kind of let him be the one ultimately in control and like have peace in that. Okay, I'm gonna read this little passage to you guys. So if any of you feel anxious or do have anxiety, I feel like I got anxious like these last few years just with all the uncertainty of everything. And this last year, I feel like I've really started to like rein in when I am feeling like, if I feel my heart race, a lot of it is to just calm my mind, and I will read the Bible, I'll read a book, I'll sit down, I'll get off of social media, and it's helped a ton. So let me just read this. It says, "It is not God's will that you lead a life of perpetual anxiety. It is not his will that you face every day with dread and trepidation. He made you for more than a life of breath-stealing angst and mind-splitting worry. He has a new chapter for your life and he is ready to write it." So I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching today's vlog. If you guys are new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you over on my channel. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like this video. I will see you guys all very soon. Bye.